is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. Sound good?
In addition to all of that, I have, sadly, a little bit of negative news, but it's pretty much in line with everything that I pretty much expected was going to be happening on YouTube, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 3 weeks, the weekend preview has been demonetized on YouTube. 3 weeks in a row. It's not immediately, because I can tell you, I did upload it last night, and I kept checking it for like an hour or two, and it was fine, and then I went to sleep. I wake up this morning, the weekend preview is demonetized on YouTube.
It's preposterous. There's absolutely nothing in the weekend preview at all that would be considered advertiser unfriendly. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just look at the content that's in the weekend preview. I'm not a whiny baby.
It's an introduction. It's me talking to the camera about my gaming schedule, and it's a thank you to the patrons credit crawl. It would be one thing if it got content ID matched, because then you could argue, oh, maybe it was the music in the intro or the music in the credits. It did not get content ID matched. It got demonetized. What that means is that YouTube has no fucking idea how to do anything at this point. There's literally no way that video could be demonetized, alright? It's bullshit. And so I did submit it for monetization again. What it is now, I submitted it and it says if it gets 1,000 views in 7 days, it could be remonetized. More than likely, it will be remonetized. The problem is, most people watch the weekend preview within 1 to 2 days. And YouTube takes their sweet time reviewing videos. So chances are that this video probably will make me $0. Isn't that nice of YouTube? Now, the weird thing is, I did DSP Tries It on Saturday, and that didn't get demonetized. So the vlogging channel has not been blacklisted, because if it were blacklisted, every video would be getting demonetized, and that's not the case. It's just a weird situation where, again, their algorithm doesn't work, and they're unfairly demonetizing videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, my reasoning for the other day, where I basically said, listen, I'm not going to put any kind of priority on doing game reviews, because I get the feeling if I put them on King Hate Vlogs, they'll be demonetized. That reasoning stands. It seems like that's the case, where whatever's going on with YouTube, they're fucked up, they're a bunch of idiots, and they don't want to fix their mistakes, they don't even want to admit that they have mistakes made, and it's going to keep happening. So I'm not going to be doing game reviews in any kind of capacity in the near future. I'll just keep playing games and doing gameplay streams and putting out gameplay videos, which, for the most part, is, you know, working out. I'm not having any issues with that, and people are loving it, alright? If you want to see my opinions on games, what you have to do is you have to watch the playthrough of the game, or watch the last video in the playthrough of the game, where typically, when a game's credits roll, I give my opinion about it, okay? It's that simple. It's that simple, folks.
It's YouTube's fault. YouTube destroyed KO Gaming, now YouTube wants to destroy my vlogging. They just basically want to tear the whole website down because it's a piece of shit. And it's sad that that's the case, but that's the case with YouTube. It's just run by a bunch of fucking idiots who are incompetent. They've proven it time and time again with all of their horrendous business decisions. The upper management of the company is garbage. The CEO is more worried about SJW issues and hiring women to her workforce and a diverse workforce than actually getting a workforce that knows how to fucking do the job and have the website run properly. And that's the bottom line. She has all these, she's appearing at symposiums for fucking social justice and equality. Meanwhile, her website is falling apart. You know, content creators are going out of business. They can't do it anymore for a job because they ruined the site. Advertisers are leaving in droves. But that's okay. Just ignore that giant blazing fucking fire over there. Pretend like you actually know what the fuck you're doing and go to symposiums to celebrate that you're a fucking social justice warrior, you dumb fucking bitch. Sorry, but that's my opinion on it. She's an idiot. She's a fucking idiot. And it pisses me off to see this shit go on and on and on and the whole site fall the fuck apart because the upper management of YouTube are a bunch of fucking idiots with their heads up their fucking asses, born with the silver spoon in their mouth.
You know, completely rich. Oh, I know so much about everything in real life. Sure you fucking do. Sure you fucking do. But, you know, let your whole website and your whole business go out of business because you're so busy with the important stuff, right? You're an idiot. The whole upper structure of YouTube management is a bunch of fucking idiots. They hired a bunch of fucking idiots who don't know how to do their job, and that's why the website's falling apart. There really is no actual other explanation for what's going on with YouTube. It's just run by idiots. Seriously. Timo Blank says I should do this speech during the TwitchCon stream. Dude, it would be hilarious because everyone at TwitchCon would be freaking out and be like, wow, he's destroying YouTube. This is great. And then probably I get in trouble. They'd be like, you weren't supposed to say stuff like that on the stream. Am I running for president? Asks ZM Willie. Maybe I am. And I will run on a fix YouTube card. That'll be my big thing. Forget about healthcare. Forget about education. Forget about national security. Forget about the economy. It's all about fixing YouTube. And I will be elected in a landslide vote. Now, I do want to give a shout out to that Anonymous, because he donated a $60 PSN code for me to buy WWE 2K18 this week. Oh, and I guess, you know what, while we are talking on pre-stream real quick, so the other day, I had an idea. I don't know necessarily if it was a good idea, alright? So here's the deal. I was thinking about the fact that, quite honestly, pretty soon, I'm gonna need new gaming headphones. And if you guys aren't aware, a new pair of gaming headphones costs about $300. Now, I'm not talking the El Cheapo headphones that you can just buy and, you know, basic. I'm talking a headphone that's going to have surround sound, that's going to have a good high-quality mic, gaming headphones that are going to work on every single console that I own. They're expensive. I know from when I bought them years and years ago. I bought the Turtle Beach, Triton, and Astro A40, or is it A30? I don't even know what they are anymore, the headphones I'm using. But yeah, they're very expensive to get good gaming headphones, alright? You get El Cheapo ones, and they break real quick, and they don't work with everything properly. I have to get one that's going to be decent, you know, quality. I know this. Now, in addition to that, you know, there's other things coming up that I'm thinking of, man, these are all going to be costs, you know, that are going to be coming up for the business and everything. Like, for example, people really want me to play Super Mario Sunshine. Technically, it was the winner of the Patrons' Choice voting, and I said that I would play it in early 2018, but I don't own the game, right? So, I had all these,
ideas for things that I could, you know, improve the business with, and I'm like, man, but, you know, I don't have any money. I just don't. I don't have disposable income, to do this stuff. You know, I've pretty much extended myself to the absolute limits. So I thought, gee, maybe, especially because the holidays are coming up, maybe I should make an Amazon wish list of stuff, you know, for the business.
That would be good. You know, a new pair of headphones, you know, put Super Mario Sunshine on the list. A few things that I know could improve stuff. If I had it, but things that I can't afford, right? And so I asked my Twitter followers, what would you guys think if I made an Amazon wish list of this kind of stuff? And it was interesting, an interesting mix. Some people were like, indifferent, don't really care, don't think it would affect things either way. Some people were like, I think it's a good idea because as long as you don't advertise it constantly, right? As long as not every day you're not talking about it on stream and everything and constantly plugging it so people will have to look at it, as long as it's just something that's kind of there, then it would be fine, because then people would, every once in a while, maybe check it out, and maybe someone would do something, but it's not any pressure on anyone, right? And then some people said, no, it's a bad idea, because, see, I don't know, because I don't use this stuff, but they say, infamously, I guess it's something that, and of course, they have to use offensive language.
Cam whores. This is what cam whores do.
I'm like, geez, nice terminology. But basically what they're saying is girls who basically the only reason that they stream is because they're trying to show off their looks, they dress sexy, they put on makeup, their tits are out when they're streaming games and shit. They're the ones who make the Amazon wish list because they try to prey on lonely guys who basically fall in love with them over their streams and say, gee, you know, I want to do something nice for this girl. Maybe eventually she'll give me attention and shit. And then they'll buy stuff off their Amazon wish list. Okay?
So, you know, I see the point there. I certainly don't want people to get the impression that I'm someone who the only reason I'm streaming is to get lucrative stuff out of it. I'm not.
I've never been like that, but I'm literally to the point, folks, now, even with things going well right now with everything, with the streams and videos and everything on YouTube, I'm at the point where sadly, you know, I don't even know if something bad were to happen. Let's say, for example, you know, knock on wood, a console died, or my headphones here, I am on my last pair of working headphones. These Astros that I'm using are the last pair. The Turtle Beach and the Tritons both broke. So I'm down to the wire here, you know. I'm in a situation where if anything serious happened and I needed anything for daily streaming, I can't even afford it. And I was thinking this would be a good way for, you know, especially I was thinking with Christmas coming up, there may be some people feeling generous and might want to help out so that 2018 could be a better year with headphones or whatever, right? But then again, you know, what people are saying is people might get the wrong impression. The thing is, folks, I mean, let's be honest here, alright? Let's be real honest. The people who are going to be angry about it already hate me. right? There's already a large group of people out there that are just ignorant morons who hate me for the sake of hating me. And so if I make this list and they get angry, oh no, they're angry on top of being angry. I don't really think that making a list like that would anger people who already are fans of mine. If anything, they'd understand what's going on and understand that there's no obligation. I'm not going to shove it down people's throats if I make an Amazon wish list. Maybe once a week or something, I'll mention it, you know.
But I'm not going to shove it down everyone's gullet that you buy me something, buy me something, buy me something. No, I'm not like that.
See what I mean? So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know how to approach it or if I should do it. I'm basically still debating it. I mean, it's not even Christmas yet. It's only mid-October. I'll think about it, and I'll possibly set it up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's happening, and go from there. But, it's just something I'm thinking about, okay?
By the way, Viking, I don't know if you're aware of this. You may not be, because it didn't actually stick for long. The other day, King Jezel did a 30,000-bit cheer. I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Which, if I remember correctly, I think you were the previous largest cheer holder. I believe you had done a, 28,000-bit cheer or something like that. And King Jezel beat you out. And I was looking, because I was like, oh man, Viking's going to see this on the leaderboard, and he's going to be like, oh man. But I just realized the leaderboard actually doesn't show largest cheer. I think that should be something that they should actually add to the leaderboard for the, the plug-in leaderboard that I have with the extensions here on Twitch. They should have, it should be biggest cheer for the week, the stream, the week, the month, all time, and then it should have biggest individual cheer of all time.
And people here are like, hint. I'm not saying that Viking has to do a larger cheer. I just know that he's very competitive about it.
He always was trying. I remember there was a day when he did that giant cheer was because someone else had done a ginormous cheer that had overcome his last large cheer, and he got pissed about it. So, I'm just letting him know. That Anonymous did a 10-bit cheer. He says, have you tried getting sponsored by a gear company? Maybe Sennheiser's can give you a headset in exchange for your endorsement. No one's gonna sponsor me, dude. I mean, you gotta be real about this. I don't have a positive association on the internet because of the shitheads who have slandered me for years and years and years. And therefore, no one's gonna sponsor me. It's that simple. And, I kind of accepted that over the years where people were doing negative shit. And that's the thing. People are like, oh, Phil, people talk shit about you all the time and have all these nasty videos about you. You should just ignore them. And I'm like, yeah, I'll ignore them, but guess what? Now I'm fucked. Because now, unlike other YouTubers who have the opportunity to get sponsorship and have these abilities, these special things, I hate to tell you guys, you may not realize this, other YouTubers get these opportunities all the time. Other YouTubers get games ahead of time from publishers. They get invited to PR and press events. They get invited to be flown out to cover the launch of games and play games ahead of time. They get offered to, trips to E3, paid trips. They get a lot of stuff.
People who are smaller than me get a lot of stuff. The reason I don't get it is because the negativity that's associated with me, that I can't shake. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's not my fault, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm fucked.
No company is going to sponsor me with this kind of stuff. Because to me, what they see it as is this guy has a negative stigma attached to him. If we put our product associated with him, we're going to get the trolling that he gets. And people are going to say our brand is associated with someone who's negative, and they're going to say a bunch of negative shit about us, and it's going to hurt our brand. So, there you go, folks. Yeah. It's never going to happen because of those fucking people. It sucks, but it's just reality for me. Trust me, it would certainly be better. I mean, if I had a bunch of sponsorships, it would be awesome. I'd be able to, not have probably the financial issues I have. I mean, I'll be honest, I think that's why a lot of YouTubers, despite the fact that we had the YouTube adpocalypse this year, that's why they could still operate, because they had a bunch of income streams through sponsorships and the like outside of YouTube. That's something I've never had. And that's something I'm probably never going to get. Just because of, the way that people have treated me over the years. It sucks, but it's reality for me, so. No sucker surprise, I'm not gonna see the new Thor movie. I just said I don't have money.
People think I'm lying. Phil makes so much money. He's rolling in fucking dough, man. He could go do whatever he wants. He's full of it. He's lies about everything, and he's got this fucking, Brazilian bank account that he rolls all his money into so he doesn't pay taxes on it. People are crazy. Dude, I'm literally living month to month to, I'm not even lying to you. Last month, I had $20 left in my bank account. You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that. You have to be so dumb to believe this shit. when my payment came through. Actually, not last month, this month. I had $20 left in my bank account, and then the curse payment came through for YouTube for 2 months ago in August. So I was that close from being overdrawn again on my bank account. And I mean, do I still have some credit? Yeah. Racking it up isn't going to help anything. So really, what do I do all day? I'm here, I'm streaming, having fun with you guys, playing games. I eat, and then I watch television and stuff at night, and that's my life. I don't have money to do anything. I don't. Why do you think I just mentioned on today's earlier stream that I was thinking about doing an Amazon wish list? So, for example, when these headphones break, because these are my last headphones, someone will maybe buy me a new pair because I can't afford this shit anymore. That's the situation I'm in. Oh, I prefer a penne. Oh, easy to eat. Oh, Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.